Beer Fan TV, welcome to another video. Tonight, I've snuck down the bar. It's Saturday. I've escaped the wife, the kids. Come into the pub to have a beer. What I've got to look at is Staropramen, but purchased from two different supermarkets in the UK, and one is brewed here in the UK under license, and the other one is brewed in Prague. And is there a taste difference? You know, we say it all the time. If you want to find out, get yourself a beer, join me. We'll put them in similar glasses, test them, and let's see if there is a difference between the UK-brewed and the Prague-brewed version. Yeah, join me. So first off, where did I buy the beers from? So the first one, which is, and this is one thing that is different, 660ml. Don't know if you can see that or not. On there, yeah, there you go, 660ml. It is, I haven't got my glasses. Why can't I see the ABV on this? They don't want you to know what the ABV is. They genuinely, please drink responsibly section, 14 units per week, 17. It tells me this is 3.3 units, this bottle. But apparently it's only 2.6 if you're in the Republic of Ireland. You guys clearly have it a lot easier there. Oh, there we go, 5%. 5%, a very small print. I don't think you're going to see it. But also this is one that was bought from Tesco's for £2.55. They also do it in the NE3 for £6 category. But it's 660ml, it's 5% ABV, and it's £2.55. And that was one that I bought from Tesco's. Oh, and more importantly, if you read the back, brewed in the UK, then it tells you that it's Burton-on-Trent, which I'm pretty sure is the likes of Carlin, Madry, that kind of thing is brewed over that way. And it is brewed in the UK by MCBC UK Limited, 327 High Street, Burton-upon-Trent, which I'm pretty sure is that neck of the woods. The second one, you'll notice the difference straight away, bottle size. Look at that. One is smaller. This one is a 500ml bottle. It's also 5% ABV as well. A little tweet on that. It's also 5% ABV, but this one is actually brewed in the Czech Republic. If you read the back, it says it's a pasteurised beer, contains a barley malt and barley, protected from direct sun and frost, imported and distributed into the UK by Molson Coors Brewery, UK. And then it's got the 137 High Street, Stoke-on-Trent. So rather than being brewed in the UK in this one is imported into the UK. And this is the one from Lidl. Now, I can't remember what I paid for it, but we'll say £2.55, the same price. It's only 500ml compared to 660ml, so you do get a little bit more. But I think, for me, does it taste any different? That's what I want to know. So we're going to crack open the Tesco one to start with. Oh, before I do that, glasses. You can get the proper glass for them if you already got one. I've got one, and so can you. Jump over to Garage Bar. They've got all these type of glasses on there and many others as well. And you also get a 10% discount code if you use the code on the screen. There's also loads of accessories on there as well. Beer mats. You can have your own kind of home pub setup. You know, you can grab one of these. Oh my God. Have like a beer mat on your table with your glass. Obviously, you know, you can't have the pub at home, but you can get as close as you can to it. And that is by the glass that goes with the beer. Always tastes better. And a mat or a towel or something like that to go with it. Jump onto Garage Bar, discount code on the screen. So back onto this one, Tesco's. We'll put it in the glass. Now, things I don't have two Staropramen glasses, so to keep it fair, I'm gonna use the same ones. I'm gonna do a little bit of a check pour on that one. So that's the one from Tesco's. Let's take one thing I've noticed straight away is the caps. So if you're in a supermarket and you want to find out Tesco cap, Lidl cap, look at the difference. This is the imported one. So if you're looking for it, look on the white cap. If there is a noticeable difference. Staropramen from Lidl, and we'll do a little bit of a check pour to get a bit ahead on that. There we go. Right. Okay. So this is Tesco's, Lidl. It's identical. There is no real difference. Both have got the same sort of bubbles. Both sort of got the same sort of head. Smell-wise, Tesco's. I don't think there's much difference. There's actually a little bit less smell coming from the Lidl one, the import. What about taste? It's nice. Dry, a little bit bitter on the back end. It's a lager. Okay, there is a difference. There is a difference. So, straight away, the best way to describe it. So, the UK import, although they taste relatively similar beer, the big difference is the taste. So, it's got a hint of slight bitterness, which the Czech beers generally tend to have on the back end, a little bit bitter. But the taste drops off very quick. But with this one here, it's got that slight bitterness to it, but it rolls better, but it lasts longer. There's a couple of seconds longer of bitterness and taste to the beer. It just lingers longer, is the better way to put it. But other than that, I mean, they are relatively similar in taste. You know, I don't think there's. I do believe actually the import is smoother. It's not as sharp. Not as not sharp bitterness. It's a lot smoother, more refined. Might be the better way to put it. Definitely more refined. I think the UK one, the bitterness is a little bit more intense, only slightly more noticeable. But the import is smoother, more refined, and just a bit more of an enjoyable beer. I think you can tell it's got that little bit more of that continental sort of the taste just lasts long. This just does exactly what Madry and Carlin does. Well, Madry, it just the taste drops off the drops. You know, it turns into carbonated water very quickly. You know, but with this stuff, it does last a bit longer. Better with food, I think. But there is a noticeable difference. It is noticeable. It is noticeable. If you're a fan of Staropramen, you've been drinking the Tesco one, nothing wrong with it. It's just that you should definitely try the one at Lidl because it is, I think, a little bit better, slightly more refined. I would say that's probably the best way to put it. It's just a little bit more refined. So apart from the slight difference in taste, the only other difference is the Tesco one is slightly bigger. It's 660ml compared to 500ml through Lidl. But the Lidl do sell cases of it of 12. So if you do like it, do it. But I do recommend, and I put the challenge out there, go out there, order yourself one from Tesco, head down to Lidl, buy yourself a bottle of it because you can buy individuals, and put the two together. Let me know in the comments what you think, if you notice a difference like I have. In my opinion, the Lidl imported version is better. And just to confirm, the reason why I think it's better is because I think the taste lasts a bit longer. It's a little bit more refined, whereas the UK one from Tesco, let's call it Carlin, Carlin's cousin. Carlin's cousin drops off a cliff. It's quite bitter, quite sharp, not as refined, a bit bumpy, whereas the imported version is smoother and lasts for longer. The tail off is better. It's a better refined beer. So Lidl imported version is the better one. Listen, guys, thanks for watching. Like, comments, and subscribes, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care.